Here we have two Schindler lifts from 1968. A rather long passenger lift and a rather large goods lift. This is a special video as we've been given an unlimited amount of time not only to film the lifts but the motor room in operation. I'm going to do record on this one. I've brought all my cameras along. Video lights, tripods, clip mounts, they are all in use today. Harry is staying in the motor room to film some action. We will come back here later, but beforehand, let's get to know these lifts a little better. As you do.
Hey Matthew.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong lift.
What's that?
It's go to the other lift.
Call the other lift.
Yeah, the small one. You're in the wrong lift.
What now? What now?
You're in the wrong lift.
Really?
The camera's looking at the small lift controller.
Oh, right. Okay. And who do we have on the other end?
Harry.
Mr. Harry Healy 02. That is quite fast, because one thing I noticed is the roping actually goes underneath the floor here.
Yeah.
You've got all these slots on, but there's actually another layer below there. I don't know if you can see it.
That's probably what that other door was about.
Got it. Okay, so down there is actually another level, and there's more ropes and things. There's one there. These actually go through the floor. We can't really see it, but down there, these ropes go through the floor. So there's actually another layer down there. So I'm thinking all these slots weren't just put there by accident. There must be something to do with the structure of all the equipment below, maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's what that small hatch was about, but...
Because you can't actually see the lift car from up here.
Yeah.
Another diverting sheave. Okay, so the hand winding wheel is covered, but the unique thing about Schindler was they kept this fixed onto the motor to give the motor inertia. So when the motor started up, then this keeps the inertia going, so it results in smoother operations. Up here we have the famous Schindler motorized brake. And this just does a half of a turn, and you can see it's attached there. It unlocks the brake, and this is for the contactors. The contactors in there obviously give off quite a spark, and they've put whatever this is, it's like plastic, but it's not. But they've placed that around there. Looks like someone built that up in their workshop, look. Got nuts and bolts and everything.
That's to absorb the sparks.
Exactly. Everything's health and safety these days. Okay, so if we have a look around here.
This is where you put the oil.
Oh yeah. We'll get covered in oil in a second. One thing we can do, that's film this. Going all the way through onto the selector there.
No, I think I'm just coming.
It might move in a minute, but yeah, I see. So all this they had to put in just to register the car's position and the stopping.
Back
Okay.
in the old days though, that was the only method they had.
Yep. It's quite funny how it seems to spin the opposite direction. There must be some, oh I know why.
There's a gear in there.
There is, it's right down the bottom. So let's have a look at this next. My favourite part of any old lift, the floor selector. So down there is where these cables attach onto the lift itself, and it pulls the rope and it turns the drum. The drum goes all the way through, and there must be a big cog somewhere. Oh, perfect. Where is that cog? There it is. It's at the bottom there. Perhaps when it moves around a little bit, we'll be able to see it.
This dates back to 1965.
1965.
No, 1968.
1968. Cool. Okay, so we have really three parts of this. We've got the switches in the middle. They remember the car's floor position for direction purposes. I've done quite a few videos about the logic of that. Basically, these switches have two positions. They're either sort of like in or out. Perhaps when it goes around, we'll have a closer look at that. The Schindler floor selector wheel is one of my favourite lift devices. I go through how each part of it works. This version is slightly smaller, but the principle of operation is still the same as the one in this video. See the link at the end of the video to see this Schindler floor selector wheel how it works video. You can also find it in the video description. Creating a long terminal. This keeps the corresponding floor bulb on for longer. Calls above the lift are disconnected and ignored. When the lift reaches its last call in the downwards direction, have two positions. They're either sort of like in or out. Perhaps when it goes around, we'll have a closer look at that. Here we go. In part 2, we continue our tour around the motor room. Watch the floor selector in action. Then it's on to the control cabinet. And I've not forgotten those multi-camera views. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in part 2. Click the link in the top left. Don't forget to visit the Harry Healy 02 channel. See a link in the description, or click the video here in the bottom left.